Hello everyone and welcome back to the Aircraft Showcase. Today we're... Hello Mia, welcome to stream. So today we're going to finish up the Ace Combat 4 portion of the showcase. We have 7 aircraft left to go. And they are the F-2A Viper Zero, the Su-35 Superflanker, the F-22A Raptor, the Su-37 Terminator, the F-15 Active, the S-37 Burkett, and the X-02 Wyvern. So first, we're gonna head to Bunker Shop. For the F-2A Viper Zero. A great support fighter, this F-16 boasts an advanced avionics and an alloy body. The game calls it an attacker. However, that's bullshit. The F-2 is a multi-role, at least in real life. But anyway, it's real strange stats. It was made or developed by Mitsubishi with license from, well, at the time General Dynamics, but now Lockheed Martin. Its sole user is the JASDF. The Japanese Air Self-Defense Force. 98 were built, and its introduction date was 2000. Our strange real stats. Let's find the tab here. Here we go. We have medium to high speed, medium to high air-to-air, which does not equate an attacker, high air-to-ground, high mobility, medium stability, and medium-high defense. We've got, well, for our livery, we've got the ISAF one is the standard JSDF blue. Then the Erusian is brown and green camouflage pattern with kind of a white belly. And then our special, or ace, is white body with red stripes, the livery used by the XF8 or the XF2A prototype. We are armed with 820mm rounds in the Vulcan gun, which you can see right there. Our missiles, standard missiles, we got 68 standard missiles. They are the AAM-3s. Oh, hello. Hi, Sly. Welcome to stream. And yeah, the Mia's stream streak once again is broken. But thank you for the 13 streak. Let's see here. We are armed, special weapon wise. We've got 16 Mark 83 unguided bombs, the medium versions. We've got 18 ASM-2s. I kind of jokingly call these long lances based off the infamous Type 93 torpedo from the Imperial Japanese Navy. Is it an actual torpedo? No. Is it actually called the Long Lance? No. It's called the ASM-2. I couldn't find an actual name for the missile, so I just thought it'd be funny. Oh, you'll... Okay, so the official designation of the ASM-2 is the Type 93 air-to-ship missile. That's funny. That's a reference if I ever heard one. That's all. Okay. And finally, we are armed with 80 shots of the JLAU-3 70mm rocket pod. This is just the Japanese variant of the American LAU-68. Let's see here, 7 rockets to the pod. Let's see here, does the strange world stat? No, it doesn't. I'd want to say that it has about 8 volleys, maybe more, between 8 to 12 volleys. Anywho, we're gonna take the bombs. Now, you might be wondering why I'm doing bunker shot instead of the Invincible Fleet, because that was what I originally was mission I was gonna use for this. But we did that Monday. Monday when we did the hard mode version of Invincible Fleet, we took the F2. Whatever. But the F2 should also do very well here.
This is Lieutenant Bales, commander of Unit B.
Now, the F2 is actually my favorite variant of the F-16. Mitsubishi increased the size of the wing, gave it a more powerful engine, more advanced avionics, and gave it a primarily multi-role capability. Now, its first and foremost mission is kill enemy ships that get too close to the home islands. But it is perfectly capable of defending itself in the air. Now, granted, the primary air-to-air fighter of the JSDF is going to be the F-15J, but the F-2 is no slouch in that department either. I don't know why I double-fired that.
Surface target destroyed. This is Unit R. We're on the beach.
Yep. I'm not sure I like the F2 a lot more than I like the F-15J.
Bombs away. Sam destroyed.
Maybe because this is a more dedicated
Enemy
engine
facility
ship.
destroyed. Hard enemy radar spike.
Whereas I don't really think the F-15J is that much an improvement over the F-15C.
Pickle. Box 2.
I mean, it's more optimized for Japanese use, but
Hard enemy radar spike.
I don't know if that like equates to like better combat performance overall. Just J, like okay. So cosmetic and ergonomic, basically. Okay. UI. Fair enough. Oh yeah, the J is licensed out to Mitsubishi.
Beach at vector 070. 4 miles. Box 2.
I'm not entirely sure how the licensing agreement works. I'm sure Boeing gets a cut, but I'm not sure how much. I wasn't asking if you knew. I was just like, I'm not sure. I was wondering aloud. I tend to do that. Oh yeah, I love this mission. I kind of prefer Anya landing more, but that's mainly because of Ortara.
Tank destroyed.
Ow! Fucking hell.
Sam destroyed. Pickle. Continue engaging enemy forces on the beach. The second landing party is coming. Move forward. Clear the beach. Step in. Enemy facility destroyed. Fox 2. Target hit.
But yeah, unlike the F-15J, which is, well, apparently the identical to the F-15C, the F-2 is not the same aircraft as the
Facility destroyed.
F-16. The F-16, they basically share the same design lineage, but not much else.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Fair point. However, I'm okay with the mission update and Nani landing because of the airfield. If it wasn't for the airfield, I would be 100% agreed with you.
Surface target destroyed. Taking control of coastal positions and enemy artillery. Tank destroyed.
Oh yeah, the A-10's here. Insane.
Artillery fire. Orders. Instruct aircraft to fire on the bunkers. This is Khan on the beach. Position is secure. Get those troops landed. Khan on the beach here. Enemy coastal positions and cannons now under control.
I mean, yeah,
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
but here's the thing about me and metas. I honestly don't give a shit about meta or not. Especially in a single player game. Granted, the complacent player syndrome is a thing. But there's nothing stopping you from not using the airfield. There's nothing stopping you from taking your mean plane and doing whatever the fuck you want with it. The only one that gets punished is you. I mean, yeah, but the like, it's not just A6 with the whole meta thing. I mean, there's Helldivers too, or Helldivers, any live service game where a meta becomes or starts to come into existence, and for some reason everybody treats that as like the apocalypse or something. The most recent one that actually got me to stop playing Helldivers for a while was when they decided in a PvE cooperative game, they decided that the railgun meta was bad, so they're gonna, nerf it into oblivion. Despite the fact that people could call in railguns for their teammates. You didn't have to spend anything on getting it. Game unplayable trash for 90%. Play MMOs, you love metas. I don't play MMOs anymore. Largely because other people are frustrating. But the games I play, which are primarily cooperative or, single player, the quote-unquote meta was not the, end all. In fact, even with the railgun meta in Helldivers, that meta was primarily for, the high-level Helldives. And that was only a thing because Arrowhead made everything else shitty, but the railgun actually worked. So it's like, oh, well, okay, we have to use this because they're not giving us anything else. And at the time, they're like, use your stratagems. Okay, well, you've got so many modifiers that limit our use of stratagems. Fuck you. And instead of, looking at what they did, and it's like, maybe we should fix the stratagem modifiers so that stratagems are actually available. And maybe we should make the other primaries, usable. They're like, no, we're going to bring the railgun down to everything else's level of shittiness. So, to your point, Mia, the meta didn't make the game unplayable trash for 99% of the player base. Arrowhead made the meta because 99% of the game was unplayable trash. And then they made it 100% unplayable trash. And that's what got me out of it. What got me back into it was ODST. And apparently they learned their lesson because everything is actually fucking usable now. But that's my rant on metas. They're not necessarily as bad as everyone makes it out to be, especially on single player or small group PvE focused games.
Mobius 1, you are cleared for takeoff. Altitude restrictions
Now,
canceled.
if your
Return to
meta
your
is
Mobius
forcing
1.
players to pony up cash, or real world money so they have a chance to compete, that's a problem. I'll give you that. But with the Helldivers railgun, as long as one person had the railgun stratagem unlocked, which was from the free war bond you get as part of the game, you just had to grind out the medals to unlock it, and you can only get medals in game from performance. You could call in as many railguns as you want and give them to your teammates.
It'll be hard to provide supporting fire with this low visibility. Don't worry. Just remember all that you learned during training.
I mean, you could say you're punishing yourself, Sly, but
Another one at 2 o'clock.
again, there's metas in like Soulsborne games. And people willingly go against the meta for the lulz. So, I don't entirely buy it.
Hard enemy radar spike.
What, in my opinion, going against the meta in a single player game is self-imposed challenge. And unless you're going for like S ranks on ace difficulty,
All aircraft to the central beach now. Shoot down all incoming
you're not
enemy aircraft.
punishing yourself by not taking the airfield. It's more challenging, yes, but it's not gonna punish you.
Shots fired. I'm evading. Is that one of ours? A-10 shot down. 8 squad retreating to the rear slope. Enemy fires too heavy.
Now, I will agree with you, ace difficulty, trying to S rank Grace Maria,
Shot down.
or Liberation of Grace Maria without taking the airfield, yeah, that's, I'll grant you, that's punishing yourself.
Missile hit.
But other than that, no, I don't. I'm gonna respectfully disagree.
I've got him cornered. Mobius 1, incoming missile! Mobius 1, Fox 2.
And if you want to talk about metas, or quote-unquote metas in Ace Combat games, the PS2 games,
Hard enemy radar.
if there's ground targets and you're not using bombs, especially in Ace 5, then you're essentially hurting yourself. There's no reason in Ace 5 to use any other anti-ground weapon other than the UGBL.
Right beside you. I lost him.
Because the air-to-ground missiles
Fox 2.
suck. The guided bomb sucks. The FAB doesn't really work on armored targets.
Fox 2.
The anti-ship missile can't even kill a frigate in one shot.
Hard enemy radar spike.
So the only thing that can reliably kill a lot of ground targets for most efficiently is the UGBL.
Still okay.
Disagree. We're supposed to hate each other forever now. Yeah, I don't buy that either.
Radar lock.
Friends can disagree. It's okay. It's not the end of the world.
Right behind him. Kick right. Good job, Mobius 1.
This is the internet 2025. Friends can't disagree. That's not allowed. I wish I could say that was a joke,
Bandit at 12.
but
beach have been
I'm
notified. Advance
beginning
now.
to
Radar lock.
like. I want that to be a joke so bad. And that's all I'm gonna
Fox 2, Fox 2.
say on that because I don't want to get into TOS territory.
Locked on. You're in gun range. A-10 shot down.
Okay, we're He said the L word. I don't know if I'm gonna get the S. Because again,
And at 12 o'clock.
I went against the meta. I didn't use large unguided bombs or FAEBs. I used the medium ones.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Fox 2. Mobius 1 shot down a target.
Nope.
Good job, Mobius 1.
Close, but nah. Oh well.
Confirmed splash on all A-10s. Unit B appears to have secured Crown Beach.
10-4, good job. The mission is a success. Unit B Commander, didn't you have some message for the pilots?
This is Sergeant Collins.
Yeah, I
taken over
figured.
command of Unit B.
I think
Tell them thanks for the support
I
fire.
could have done it if
Roger.
a
this
few
is
of my
headquarters.
initial bombing
Mission
runs were a little bit more accurate, but I was trying to dodge gunfire. So the bombs overshot by a little bit, so I had to
beachhead was established through fierce fighting at each of the
make a
landing
second
sites.
pass, and I think
But this is only the first step towards
that's
regaining the
what
mainland.
got me. Because if I had a bit more time, I could have gotten a few more kills before the update. Yeah, I went before, mainly because I think I had 3 bombs left. Maybe like 14 AAM3s. And I want to say like 70% damage. Probably. Oh well. Not the end of the world. Anywho. Our next aircraft. We're going to go with Escort. Theoretically, we could go to Breaking Arrows. But I don't hate myself. But the aircraft we're going to be looking at now is the Su-35 Superflanker. An exceptional multi-role fighter, high-tech canards provide superior maneuverability in air combat. Technically, the Soviet designation for this would be the Su-27M. There's actually 2 Su-35s. This one, the Su-27M, which I think after the fall of the Soviet Union was called the Su-35 initially to kind of, I guess, differentiate it from the Soviet era stuff. I don't know. Hi, Gio. Welcome to stream. But this is a variant of the Su-27. And let me pull up its stats here. But yeah, this is not to be confused with the Su-35 Flanker E, which is found in Assault Horizon Infinity and Ace Combat 7. Anyway, our stats here, real strange stats. the SU-27M was first introduced okay, this is confusing. It was manufactured in from 1987 to 1995 as the SU-27M. And its first flight was June 28th, 1998 or 1988. And I'm pretty sure that it's the introduction date that's given on the WikiWiki, not Acepedia, but the actual one, is the Flanker E's, not the SU-27M. I want to say that the 27M came in, it doesn't have a date, but I would assume shortly after the fall of the Soviet Union. So Flanker versus Flanker E, fun time. I know! I've over on one of the Ace Combat community pages that I'm in, my banners artist, Doms, who's a flanker aficionado, posted a meme about the flanker fans, you know, going through all the variants of the flanker, and then the non-flanker fans just like, yeah, it's just the SU-27. And so I posted a reply of, you know, the GIF of from Incredibles 2, where Bob just goes, "Math is math!" And I just put the caption, "Flanker is flanker!" That's how I see it. But anyway, this was originally designed for the Soviet Union. It later was used by the Russian Federation. Its manufacturer is Sukhoi. Primary users are the VKS, the Russians, the Chinese Air Force, and the Algerians. I had to actually hover over what, because they use the Chinese as official title for their Air Force, and that kind of like, what? For a second. I had to wait for the tooltips to pop up and say, oh, it's China. But as for ISAF stats here, this is a fighter, which, fair enough, this is an actual fighter, instead of the F-2 being an attacker. We have high speed, high air-to-air, medium air-to-ground, high mobility, medium stability, and above-average defense. We're armed, or our liveries here. The standard ISAF is the jagged edge, light blue, gray, and white camouflage, based off the T-10M3, the third SU-35 prototype. Although I just like to call it Arctic Splinter. I really like this look, though. It looks cool. The Aruja is the three-tone snow camo based off the SU-27 SKM. Not that I know what that means. And then we've got, for our ace, the tricolor SU-27 PD livery, which is been featured in so many Ace Combat games as the special skin for a flanker. It's not even funny. I first saw this skin in a 6 as Phoenix. Not spelled Phoenix, but, you know, like German spelling. I don't know. Which makes sense because it's Lorenz Rydell. But, anywho, we're going to go with the ISAF livery just because I love the look of it so much. We are armed with 850 rounds or 30mm rounds. The cannon, I believe, is right there. We are armed with 72 R-60 aphids for our standard missile. Our special weapons for our XLAAs. We have the R-37 Axe Head, and we got 18 of them. And then for our second weapon, we've got the FAB 500 kilogram bomb, unguided. We got 16 of them. But we're gonna take the Axe Head. Yeah, until I was able, or when I mean, you saw this on streams, but before I got the Wyvern, whenever I needed to do a long-range air-to-air intercept mission, I kind of used this plane after I got it.
Describe your situation.
Air-Ixiom Flight 702 here. Erusian fighters are closing in on us.
Because it's the fastest thing that has XLAAs in the game, other than the Wyvern.
701 here. We were shot on takeoff and our captain's injured. This is First Officer.
It can also dogfight. I'm not saying that the F-14 can't, or the Typhoon can't, but this game seems to believe in flanker supremacy for some reason.
Has the Erusians tied up. We just may make it.
Mobius 1, Box 2.
Although I will be honest, a flanker will be able to out-dogfight a Tomcat in close quarters more often than not.
Can you raise altitude?
The Tomcat, however, will not have to worry about that because it'll just snipe the flanker out of the air much further away. The Axe Head does not have the range of the Phoenix.
Radar lock. Mobius 1, Box 2. Missed.
The ISAF fighters engaging the Erusians.
Come on.
Just keep flying and leave the Erusians to the ISAF fighter.
Box 3.
Mobius 1 shot down a target.
This is Flight 702. Several Erusian military aircraft are inbound and closing rapidly.
Alright.
Hostiles at 23.
I don't think these are going to hit,
Get near those
but they will cause them to disperse a little bit, forcing them to evade.
Mobius 1 shot down a target.
And if they're evading, they can't get a good target lock on
Prepare for
Ericsson.
landing.
Missed. You're in gun range.
Is that one of the good guys?
Mobius 1 shot down a target. Locked on.
Well, that's how you know this is an emulated game. The shader just went crazy for there for a second.
This is Air-Ixiom Flight 701. We're carrying civilians. Don't shoot.
Yeah, I don't think they care.
I repeat, we have civilians on board. Hold your fire.
Multiple aircraft confirmed at 6,000 feet. Flight 701, enemy aircraft are closing in, but you're almost out of Erusian airspace. Maintain current altitude and speed. The ISAF escort will cover you.
Hold on. The worst MIP mapping support on the emulator for some reason. I know,
We'll do our best.
but
They're in your hands.
when the enemy is determined to war crime you, there's not a lot you can say to talk them out of it. Like, if they're willing to open fire on a civilian aircraft. Just telling them that, hey, I'm a civilian aircraft isn't really going to stop them.
Mobius 1 shot down a target.
Don't let the passengers see what's going on out there.
The thing that will stop them is the ISAF escort that is armed.
Sky Eye, this is Flight 701. Scramble the fire engines and ambulance back at base.
You're in gun range.
Clean sweep. Well, except for the named Ace, but whatever.
Both aircraft have exited the combat area safely. There were no losses. The mission was a success.
Sky Eye, this is Flight 701. All passengers and crew are safe. Please thank the fighter.
All right.
All passengers and crew from both aircraft were examined by an ISAF medical officer and are in good health. Several states are coming forward with offers of amnesty to the defectors and their families.
All right. Icon coming up next. Some more complicated mapping is technique making long distance textures look less detailed, reduced usage. All three PS2's common games make heavy. Ah, gotcha. Oh, that makes sense. I don't have a problem with it, because, you know, let's be honest. Do we really need, like, high fidelity ground textures on most missions in Ace Combat? Probably not. So if it saves data and GPU usage, yeah. Fly. Why must you be like this? All right, our next aircraft needs no introduction. The F-22A Raptor. An exceptional fighter with superior maneuverability, payload, stealth, supersonic cruise, and thrust vectoring. Water bottles and computers model textures. Okay. Is there F-22B? No. No. There's only ever been one Raptor variant. So I don't know why they have the A on there when there's only one variant. You just call it the F-22. But that's my question, Gio. Bio's plan would never happen. Yeah. That's like, it's a figure of speech. If I didn't introduce it, you would go, I don't know, what aircraft is it? Anyway, the F-22 was developed and manufactured by Lockheed Martin. Its sole operator by unanimous congressional law is the United States Air Force. But yeah, I love the idea that when Congress approved you did the final approval of the Raptor, because they have to award the money for all this shit. They took look at what it could do. And they were so terrified that they didn't think anyone else, or they didn't even think we could beat it. So like, yeah, no one else is getting this. Alright, it was manufactured from 1996 to 2011, and it was officially introduced into the United States Air Force on December 15th, 2005. Yeah, that's right. This is the world's deadliest air-to-air fighter. surprisingly, is built primarily from Cold War tech. Granted, it's been upgraded several times, but still. Sly. Our strange real stats. Apparently, the Ace Combat 4 is the first official entry of the Raptor. You might say, well, it was in Ace 2 or Ace 1 and 2. Technically, that was the YF-22, the prototype. Little different. Hey, Ross. But the stats here, we have high speed, high air to air, high air to ground, which, no, that's medium air to ground. I found a mistake on the wiki. The data table for Ace Combat 4's F-22 says that the air to ground is high. This does not look high to me. It's not offensive. Yeah, I mean, you're here. I might as well tell you. You've got high mobility, high stability, and high defense. We are armed, or our liveries here. We've got the iconic Mobius 1 bluish air superiority camouflage. I would say gray, but it's more of a blue-gray. Then we've got the dark gray body for the Erusians, which I think is actually closer to what the Raptor's livery actually is. And then we've got black body with Free Erusia roundels. We're gonna take the cannon plane. We are armed with 850 20mm rounds for the Vulcan gun. I know wikis are never finished, but technically yes, but I can't do it on stream, and I'm not really adept at it. I kind of forgot how. However, the wiki admin is right here and could probably do it without even... You could probably do it on autopilot. I do not. The only pages I actually feel comfortable editing, because I actually know my shit on it, is anything to do with A6. Probably because I have literal years worth of game time in the game. But anyway, we are armed with 74 AIM-9M Sidewinders as our standard missiles. We are also armed with God's Chosen air-to-air missile, the 22 AIM-120 AMRAAMs. We are also armed with the best version of the guided bomb, the precision guided bomb, because of this thing right here, spread bomb. They should add that back in. But this is the GBU-31 JDAM, and we get 16 of those. I don't know why it... But we're gonna go with the AMRAAM. All right, get ready to sing the song.
Sky Eye here. All Mobius aircraft report in.
Mobius 2 on standby. Mobius 3 through 7 on standby.
Mobius 8 on standby. Preparations are complete, ready for battle. All aircraft follow Mobius 1.
Wrong song, Sly. You of all people should know that. And you call yourself an ISAF pilot.
Mobius 13 engage.
For shame. Fox 3.
Locked on.
Ban it down. Not the ISAF ban it down. I mean, that one's a little bit more
Teams are on the 13th floor.
a reasonable guess for this game
It's an electronic
than the Raspberries theme.
until the generators are destroyed. So hurry up.
Here they come. Don't let the enemy get through panel K.
Alvin, use your hand grenade. Damn it! It's got a flamethrower. Shoot! Shoot! Come over the stairs.
So basically,
Check 6.
he said NATO when he should have said EU. Got it.
Break! Break!
Got one. Shot myself a yellow.
It's no use. Can't get any closer.
Evade. Evade.
Mobius 1, shot one down.
Hard enemy radar spike.
Damn it.
Missed. You're in gun range.
Yeah.
Mobius 1. Fox 2. I'm hit! Mobius 1, take the lead!
Hard enemy radar spike. Fox 2. Fox 2.
I like how in Chandelier there's kind of a callback to this, where you face the remnants of Strigan, just like you're facing the remnants of Yellow here. Just, you're a warm body. We're gonna put you in a Terminator. I'm part of the elite Yellow Squadron? Sure.
Missed. Locked on.
Now go die for your country. Wait, what? Let's think go wrong. I know, right?
Mobius 1. Fox 2. Hard enemy radar spike. Missed.
The asteroids won't hit you. Mobius 3.
I mean, they're vampires. We've been over this slide. Technically, the Strigans died at a Gaion, aside from, Tosha.
It's too big. Shooting it from the outside won't damage it at all. Break. Missile. Omega 2. Incoming. Nice kill.
Fox 3.
Radar lock.
Mobius 9. Are you hit?
Yeah, Aruja is part of the continent of Yusia. However, I don't think, especially after this war, that most of Yusia would welcome them into an international
Mobius 1, shot one
economic union or political union.
Radar lock.
It's kind of like how technically
Hard enemy radar spike.
Russia is a European country.
Mobius 1, missile. Missile.
Does that mean they're part of the EU? Hell no.
Keep your head on a swivel.
Mobius 1. Fox 2. Target hit. Locked
I
on.
know, but you know what I'm saying. The Strigans you fight in Chandelier are nowhere near as challenging as the Strigans in, say, Moloch Desert, or hell, even the Gaian itself.
Bandit at 12 o'clock. Fox 1.
Yeah, not every single European country is part of the EU. But I picked Russia specifically because there's no way in hell the EU is going to let Russia join them. Just like I seriously doubt the Usean equivalent of the EU is going to let Arusha join them after this.
Don't sweat it. Just stay focused. We're going in. Missile warning. Nice kill. Hard
Just like I'm
enemy
pretty
radar
sure Serbia won't make it in.
strike. We're going in that rat's nest. It's not working. I can't shake it. Eject. Lewis, wing right. Watch out, Mobius 8. Above you. Just a little more. Come on. Lock on.
I'm going to get you, Yellow. Believe that.
Missile. Hard left. Hard enemy radar spike.
I've got time to burn, you don't.
This south. Break. Break.
Alright, let's...
Box 2. Box 2.
There you go. I broke the scissors, which broke his nerve.
Now. Box 2. Missile shot trashed. You're in gun range. Mobius 1. Shot 1 down.
You know, we've got time. Let's go get the ace. I've got time, sidewinders, and AMRAAMs to burn. So surprised. Well, the Arusha of this game is not technically not the Arusha of A7. In kind of a, I guess you'd call it either a reference or a shout out to post-Napoleon France, the coalition forces, namely ISAF, deposed the troublesome Arusian government and reinstated the old monarchy. Just like how the European coalition, after Napoleon was defeated, deposed the French Empire and reinstated the old French monarchy, the Bourbon monarchy, kind of to prevent them from fucking up. But just like real world, the Arusian monarchy kind of,
Bandits in gun range.
well, fucked up.
Missed. Mobius 1. Box 2. That's 1 down.
Alright, ace down. Also, I know I've done this on stream before, but I didn't know you could actually do this until I started emulating the game. But you can fly backwards through the tunnel. Or enter the tunnel from the back side. Also, not really related to Ace Combat, but as a Lutheran, I really like this version of Agnus Dei the best. Like, the Lutherans have an official canonized version of Agnus Dei, but
Don't give up. Our air support will do something.
doesn't get the blood pumping like the Ace Combat version.
Leave him, he's dead.
The Namco sound team, because I forget which one of them actually composed Megalith. Sly, feel free to drop that in there. But they knocked this song out of the park. To use baseball parlance. Okay, I had a feeling it was Kobayashi, but I didn't know for sure. Yeah, I'd have to say out of all the composers, Kobayashi is definitely the most well-known of the Ace Combat composers. Which, I mean, it's not an unwarranted. But it is kind of sad that some of the other composers don't get as much recognition, because they've all made some bangers. It's Kageyamash's first big production. The only tracks he composed were ISAF, Blockade, Use Your National Anthem, Bunker Shot, Rex Tremide, Megalith, Agnus Dei, and Heaven's Gate. And then, was he the lead composer for 5 and 0? Because 5 is full of his work. And I think 0 is too. And I know he worked heavily on 6, if not the lead. And while I absolutely love Liberation of Grace Maria, I do think 0 is his magnum opus.
Tony 1, come in. Where are you? You'll be annihilated soon. Have they blown up that generator yet? All right, the panel's open. Break through. Break through. Get the sub-control room under control. The exhaust vents are open. Hurry up, the planes are plunging in any minute now.
Alright, we should get the Ace. Or the S.
We'll get those panels open. Don't let those pilots die.
Shout out to the brave Spec Ops people for holding the door open for us. There's the S. Some heroes, yeah. Yeah, I love it when the game integrates combined arms tactics. Like, it's most notable in 6 because you get to know the same ground units over and over. But these guys in Megalith, the choir that helps you out in Aces and 5, these squadrons in 0 that brave the AA fire at Avalon so you have the chance to sneak through. I like I like the fact that they're in there. to kind of hammer home that you're not fighting alone. You have backup. All right, next. We're going here to Siege of Farbanti. Because the aircraft we're going to be using is the Su-37 Terminator. The Terminator... the Terminator is a fighter. An improved version of the Su-35, rear radar and thrust vectoring nozzles provide unrivaled power in air combat. Real strange stats. Let me pull it up. Real strange stats. This is made by Sukhoi as a technology demonstrator. Only one was ever built. It was only ever used by the Russians. It was basically built as a demonstrator of thrust vectoring. Its status is out of service in production, and its sole airframe crashed in 2002. It was introduced in 1997. However, the thrust vectoring technology would be introduced into pretty much every other flanker after it was being built, and into the Su-57. However, strange real stats tell a completely different story. The statistics here, we have max speed. This thing is the fastest aircraft in the game. I think it's even faster than it is faster than the Wyvern. It has near max air-to-air. Another thing that the wiki needs to be edited for, because that's not max. Close, but not max. I would say superior. Medium air-to-ground, maximum mobility, medium stability, and superior defense. Our liveries. This is the mustard body with brown and green spots. It's modeled after the T-10M9, the 9th Su-35 prototype. It's okay. I don't really like it, but I'm not I don't like liveries that are primarily earthen tone, unless they're darker. I prefer more marine liveries, like aquatic sea blues. But then again, I believe naval aviation is triumphant. We've got an all gray body, which ironically, I just saw images. This actually is very reminiscent of USAF Air Superiority Gray. Okay, Sly, what's with the... Oh, it's because of the... Okay. It's like, what's with this staring expression? What did I do? But, now that, F-16s have, entered service with the Ukrainian Air Force and been there for a while, the Ukrainians repainted their Su-27s in this color scheme. Mainly to blend in with the F-16s and to further differentiate themselves with their enemy. Anyway, on the one hand, I get it. On the other hand, I'm gonna miss that blue livery. Oh well. But the livery we're gonna be using is my second favorite flanker livery ever. Yellow 13s. We are armed with 850 30mm rounds in the gun, 78 R60 standard missiles, 8 R77 or R73 Archers for the QAM, and in this game the QAM is, I mean, it's Ace 4's version of the war crime. Like Ace 6 or Ace 6's, you know, war crime worthy SP weapon is the RCL. Yeah, Ace 4 has the QAM. They're basically free kills. It's not 100%, but it's above a 99%. Unless, of course, you know, you fire it straight down and then it just kind of crashes. But anyway, then we also armed with the... We're armed with 16 of the FAB 500 kilogram large bombs. We have 16 of those. And then finally we're armed with the KH-31A Krypton anti-ship missile, or anti-surface missile. We got 20 of those. We're going to start off with the 500 kilo and then end with the Archers. All right, before I press start, I'm going to take a quick intermission. I'll be right back. Hi back. Hello, Fluff. Welcome to stream.
The outcome of the war rests on you. So
Also,
stay
I
focused
deliberately
on
chose
what's at
this
hand.
livery and this
Remember,
plane and this
survival
mission
is paramount.
because I'm going to be fighting Yellow 13 as Yellow 13. I'm gonna induce a time paradox.
Mobius 1, engage. Locked on. Silver Bridge at vector 010, 4 miles.
So, I don't want you guys to take this as a slight against this game, but I do prefer the A7 Farbanti mission to this one. But I think, I'm not saying that as this mission sucks. No, I'm saying it as
Box 2. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Project Aces built upon this one and made it
Johnson
better.
Memorial Bridge at vector 310. On the nose.
They made a good thing better. Oh yeah, I love the A7 Farbanti mission. It is such a great mission.
AA guns destroyed.
It's like a slimmed down
Box 2, Box 2.
Grace Maria,
Tank destroyed.
kind of. Don't get me wrong, this mission's good too. I just prefer the A7.
Box 2.
Oh shit.
Tank destroyed.
I don't have a problem with the Mihai dogfight in
Tank destroyed.
Farbanti. Other than the fact that I wish I could shoot him down. I get why I can't, but
Vector 180.
you know, I never had a problem with it. I mean, the stat block did say that the
Tank destroyed.
Terminator had maximum mobility and not very much stability, so
Submerged municipal area. In vector 2.
they weren't lying about that.
Mobius 1, Box 2.
Oh, the aircraft that's almost unflyable due to how its mobility is Legacy's XFA-27. That thing I can barely fly because it's so sensitive.
Keep an eye on your front and flanks and let the aircrafts do their job.
Mobius 1, shot 1 down. Mobius 1, Box 2. Tank destroyed. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Did I kill Johnston Memorial Bridge yet?
Vector 110.
Nope, there it is.
Those tenacious Arusians, why won't they surrender already?
Because they're fanatically loyal to their country. You're invading their capital.
Johnson Memorial Bridge destroyed. They're cut off.
And I don't think they believe that they're in the wrong. So, combine all that together, no, they're gonna go down fighting.
Tank destroyed. Tank destroyed. Heads up. Enemy radar spike.
Squeeze up exhaust. Die, you Mobius 1, bandit at 6 o'clock. No, I don't see anything. Turn hard right.
Mobius 1 shot down a bandit. Heads up. Enemy radar spike.
Now, in real life, the F-22 would be able to smoke me no problem. Partly because it's stealthy, I'm not. It would snipe me out of the air with the AMRAAMs before I even knew what would happen. But in this game, the Terminator outclasses the Raptor in almost every way. The only thing that the Raptor has better over the Terminator is multi-lock air weapons and
No, I don't see anything. There!
better air-to-ground stats. I'm just gonna.
Heads up. Enemy
I can
radar
dodge
spike.
his missiles and evade him. Healy's not gonna be able to catch me. I'm just gonna disengage.
Bandit behind you. Fox 2. Take destroyed.
That was the.
Hard enemy radar spike. Take destroyed.
Oh. But that's the one thing I really like about the Terminator in this game is if you find yourself in a dogfight engagement that is wasting too much of your time or you don't think you could really win, you have the speed and the mobility to just say fuck it,
Take destroyed.
break engagement and get enough distance while dodging the inevitable counter-strike. Not a lot of fighters in this game can do that.
Take destroyed.
Well, it's full of trash. Turn it into trash.
Take destroyed. Take destroyed.
Don't worry, we have our aircraft flying top cover above us.
I think I overcorrected too many times on the Apache. Okay.
Bandit confirmed at Vector 050. Take destroyed. Here they come. Attack!
I just don't really have any good indication as to whether or not I'm hitting. There we go.
Mobius 1 shot down a chopper.
Did I have to get a gun kill with that? No. But at that point, it was personal.
Bandit behind you. Keep going straight. Take destroyed.
This is it!
Mobius 1 vehicle. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
I'm counting on you. Are they still there?
Take destroyed.
Here they come.
Locked on.
Fox 2!
Fox 2. Fox 2.
Thanks for presenting me your tailpipe. Made my aphids really growl.
Fox 2 is power!
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
You know, I think the Terminator can actually outrun missiles. At least in this game.
South of the landfill! Moving on to securing their headquarters! Bravo 13 here. Enemy positions on Silver Bridge secured. Moving on to securing enemy HQ. Here they come! Damn it, he's engaging me.
Enemy
Yeah, I know the Terminator in real life is a Russian aircraft, but the country I most identify the Su-37 with is Arusha, thanks to this game.
Radar lock. Missile shot trashed.
Enemy leaders are using choppers to escape from the HQ.
Pursue the chopper. Radar lock. Fox 2, Fox 2.
Choppers, huh? Well, that's not gonna work.
Maintain air superiority. Reinforcements are coming. Still an airplane. Go down. Has the civilian commander seen him yet? He's getting his wife and daughter from the shelter. Try to gain some more time. There they are.
Nice kill.
Fox 2! Fox 2! Bravo 13 here.
There we go.
Sight.
Nice kill.
No one leaves the party.
Tango 4 here. We're on target and going in.
Locked on.
Think you saw us?
Mobius 1, pickle.
I totally forgot about getting the ace. Oh well.
Mobius 1, 5 aircraft are closing in at high speed. It's the Yellow Squadron. Looks like they've come to make a last stand for Arusha. Let's settle this once and for all. Leave the choppers to the others. You can end this war.
Yeah, I'm not fighting Yellow 13 with bombs. I'm gonna get what I affectionately call my Mobius 1's instant death radius. You get within 850 meters of me, you're dead. You just don't know it yet.
Mobius 1, you are cleared for takeoff.
Is it meters or kilometers? Actually, I think for me it's set in feet.
Altitude restrictions canceled.
Never
Return to your mission, Mobius 1.
Oh, I can't tell here. No, I meant ranged target. 850 is the QAM range.
Approaching contact point. Stay alert.
Well, I don't know what the default setting is. Is it imperial or metric?
Keep right! Mobius 1, bandit behind you. Evade! Evade!
Omaewa, mo shinduru. Nani?
Target destroyed by Mobius 1. Evade, Mobius 1.
Okay, it should be imperial. Okay, then, yeah, this is in feet and knots.
Break, missile. Evade, Mobius 1. Damn it, a missile.
Locked on.
Mobius 1, missile.
Break. Missile.
It's no good.
All right, Mobius 1. Hard enemy radar spike.
Keep right.
Ow.
Mobius 1.
I'll eat it. Should have dual fired, man. You might have gotten me.
Right behind you. Heads up.
Fox.
That's a kill.
Dude,
Great job.
you post-stalled into it.
Aircraft remaining on radar.
Tango 8 here. We're in control of the Erosion headquarters.
Mobius 1
Let
shot
that be
down
a
5 aircraft
lesson to
appeared.
you kids.
Air superiority is ours.
When trying to evade a Fox
You made it
2,
through alive, Mobius 1.
do not post stall. You'll make it easier for the Sidewinders or aphids to hit you.
On September 19th at 1200 hours, Erusia accepted the ISAF terms for surrender. Our victory.
All right, we've got 3 aircraft left. Okay, so I'm gonna go off script. My script said use this next aircraft on Whiskey Corridor. But I don't like Whiskey Corridor because it's empty and a slog. So we're gonna go with Tango Line. Because at least that one's, you know, punctuated by dive for the deck, Stonehenge incoming. But our aircraft is the F-15 Active, which is based on the F-15 SMTD. The most maneuverable F-15 with thrust vectoring nozzles, active, and forward swept wings. This is not lore accurate, as Ross is going to point out. This should be a 2-seater, but it's not. But the SMTD's real strange stats. Let me pull that up. Just like the Terminator, this was a technology demonstrator and research aircraft. It was built by McDonnell Douglas in the late 80s. First flight was in 1988. And it was retired from the first program in 1991. Then NASA had a different program for it, the Active program. Originally, it was the STOL MTD program, then the Active program, which is the Advanced Control Technology for Integrated Vehicles from 1993-1999, and then later in the Intelligent Flight Control System program from 1999 to 2008, and retired from that on January 30th, 2009. It is both retired from military and NASA service. This is primarily a NASA aircraft. And unlike the Russians, who got their demonstrator crashed, if you really want to go see the F-15 SMTD in real life, it is currently on display at Edwards Air Force Base in their museum. So, suck it, Russia. Sorry. I like America. But, in the game, the Active here, our stats are high speed, high air-to-air, medium, high air-to-ground, mobility is maximum, high stability, and high defense. Not bad. Our liveries, we've got the standard ISAF deep blue. I'm not sure where they got it from. I guess they just thought to differentiate from the other Eagles. Also, technically, the gun should not be in the shoulder. It should be in an undermount, but whatever. because the shoulders here are occupied by the canards, which they are a little bit big for my liking in terms of aesthetics, but they are at least in the correct position, so I will begrudgingly accept them. Then we've got the Erusia, gray body with brown spots, kind of like a tundra camo, which I kind of dig. But the best one is the actual livery used by the SMTD in its NASA career. The active livery. It's my favorite IRL Air Force livery. The only one I like better is the Jolly Rogers. But we've got 920mm rounds in the gun, which I'm assuming is a Vulcan. We've got 78 AIM 9M Sidewinders for our standard missiles. We are armed with 22 AIM 120 AMRAAMs, as well as 8 CBU 72 fuel air explosive bombs. This is the most powerful bomb in the game, and I think this version of it doesn't give a shit about armor. The only thing that I would say would make it not quote-unquote meta is the fact that only the SMTD can carry it, and you only get 8. Whereas the UGBL is more widely carried. Anyway. Take the bomb. Alright, here we go. The Tango Line.
Sky Eye here. We're inside Stonehenge's engagement zone. Be careful, they may shoot.
I don't care what anyways. This is one of the best, or this is the best real-life F-15 livery. I mean, just look how gorgeous it is.
Check 6 while fighting.
White body with the red and blue highlights and trim. It's so America. It's great. I love it.
Keep your guard up.
Clear to engage. Bandit confirmed at vector 040. Bandit confirmed at
And
vector
to be honest, I
350.
kind of wish
Mobius
that
1, engage.
the U.S. would go back to using high-vis liveries again. Especially since most combat does take place BVR anyway. So it's not like the enemy's going to see you. And by the point where they can actually see you, their radar will definitely see you. So, again, this is like, who cares?
Enemy facility destroyed. Fox 2, Fox 2. Enemy vessel sunk.
That's stealth.
Mobius 1, Fox 2. AA artillery destroyed. Enemy facility destroyed. Fox 2. Enemy central base confirmed destroyed.
Alright. I do like how fast this thing is, because it allows you to cover large maps relatively quickly.
I can't maintain it. Bandit confirmed at Vector 040.
Yes, I'm just waiting for Ross to chime in and say,
Not my active.
which fair. It should be a two-seater. It's like, if you're still here,
360.
do we have any inkling why they turned
Bombs away.
a two-seater into a one-seater?
Enemy vessel sunk.
Oh yeah, this is your game, but
Mobius 1.
this is technically the wrong model.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Okay.
Chopper shot down. Let the fighters tie up the enemy aircraft.
Hard left, hard left. Mobius 1, deflect.
With the submarine base destroyed, all warships are balled up inside.
There, over there.
Mobius 1, Fox 2. Enemy vessel sunk.
Don't anchor the fight, just shoot and blow through.
Hard enemy radar spike.
I was waiting for that. Alright, so the Ace should be around here.
Radio failure. Bullseye.
And I've got time to burn, so let's go shoot down the Ace. Kind of forgot which one
Attention,
it
all
was. Oh
aircraft.
shit.
Incoming from Stonehenge confirmed. 30 seconds to estimated impact. All aircraft descend below 2,000 feet to terrain mask.
Here they come. Dive for the deck. A direct hit from one of those and you're
Sly, do we know why
2,000 feet.
enemy aircraft
Expect us to fly through the mountains.
can survive a Stonehenge assault? Or are we just chalking that up to gameplay mechanics? Don't
10
question.
seconds to impact. 8, 7, 6, 5. All aircraft.
Okay, gameplay mechanics, don't question it. Gotcha.
Bandit at 7 o'clock.
How many are hit? Status reports. A couple of bombs went down.
Okay. I forgot it lasted longer.
Sky here. We're inside Stonehenge's engagement zone. Be careful, they may shoot.
I know, good going.
Head toward the combat area.
Yeah, I'm more used to the quicker firing Helios.
Resupply base at Vector 330, 8 miles.
I forgot that Stonehenge Barrage lasts a while.
How did they build a base here?
Pull yourselves together. We need precise marksmanship from all players.
Don't forget wingman consideration during combat.
Step in.
What's slowing you down? Maintain a high rate of fire.
Enemy vessel sunk. Enemy fighters approaching. Enemy vessel sunk. AA artillery destroyed. Fox 2, Fox 2.
Flight denied. Engage.
Enemy central base confirmed destroyed.
Now I'm wondering, about how long does the burst missile in 5 last?
Sam destroyed.
Like, it seems relatively short.
We're surrounded. Mobius 1, engage.
This is it.
How long in 3 seconds? Yeah, that's what I thought. So Stonehenge, I think, is more like 5 to 10 seconds.
Submarine dock at vector 360.
I didn't actually
miles.
time it, so I don't know. But it's longer than I thought.
We're entering the merge to assist.
Let our fighters tie up the enemy aircraft. Enemy facility destroyed. Use the
I know Excalibur's laser lasts a while, but that one can be dodged relatively easily.
It's no good.
With the submarine base destroyed, all warships are balled up inside. Enemy facility destroyed.
Make all your shots count. Help!
Mobius 1, bandit behind you. Enemy vessel sunk.
Don't anchor the fight, just shoot and blow through.
Yeah, with the Synfaxi burst missile,
Enemy facility
It-
destroyed.
it seems like after the initial burst, you can dive down and continue the attack.
Enemy vessel sunk.
Say your prayers.
Especially if you're relatively high up. Like at above 7,000 feet by the time you hit 5,000 after the initial burst. If you immediately dive, you'll be fine.
Box 2, box 2. Right behind you. Heads up.
And Nimbus is just more of a constant thing. You just have to dodge it.
Bandit confirmed at vector 260.
That's right, come to me head to head. Let's go. Oh, you chicken!
Radar lock. Nothing but air. Heads up.
Son of a bitch. I mean, it is their fault.
Attention, all aircraft. Incoming from Stonehenge confirmed. 30 seconds to estimated impact. All aircraft descend below 2,000 feet to terrain mask.
I got a lot higher than I thought I was. Okay.
Here they come. Dive for the deck. Step from one of those and you're toast. Below 2,000 feet. What do they expect us to do? Fly through the
The
mountains?
American was like, shit, I could spell on here. Yeah.
Bandit at 11 o'clock.
He's just sitting
10
there
seconds to impact.
menacingly.
8, 7, 6, 5. All aircraft hit the deck and prepare for impact.
Hey, look, flamingos. Bye, flamingos.
How many are hit? Status reports.
Bandit at 12 o'clock.
Round 2, bitch.
Box 2.
Yatta. Alright, let's go blow up some Harriers. Actually, let's go blow up that airbase. Because normally I would go here next, but we've only got 3 bombs. So let's blow that up, go get the return line, then come here, go to the return line, and then switch to AMRAAMs and just mop up. I do like the fact that in the emulator, I can actually use my mouse and point out what I want to on the map. Yeah. Not your lucky day, gunboat. It's like, what did I do? You were in my way. Well, on my way.
Scion Air Base at Vector 130, 8 miles.
Here we go. This is the real thing.
Bandit confirmed at Vector 130.
I've lost contact with base. What's the status?
I cast Fireball.
Bombs away.
How many made it out of the air
Look,
base
I
there?
didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast Fireball.
Surface target destroyed.
Okay. Guess I needed a little bit more altitude for that. That's okay. There you go.
Pickle.
Enjoy.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Throw them in. Mobius 1, get out of
Yeah, sometimes I misjudge the height needed. Because I keep forgetting that,
Destroyed.
unlike normal bombs, the FAB actually does need a little altitude in order to work properly.
Approaching point of return. Maintain current course to refuel.
Mobius 1, perform. Mobius 1, you are clear.
Bandit confirmed at Vector 010. Bombs away.
Pickle! Kaboom! How about you? That was a picturesque fireball.
Bandit confirmed at Vector 030.
Now I'm going to show you guys what happens when you cast an AoE
Enemy facility
in
destroyed.
tight confined spaces. This is why you actually do need to ask how big the room is.
That's a kill.
Yeah, everything in that little area just evaporated.
That's a kill. VTOL base at Vector 020. 4 miles.
What's our backup? We can't hold on much longer. Number 2, run through those takeoff.
Alright, Erosions, I'm going to need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Carrier squadron, takeoff when ready. Don't let them catch you on the ground.
Mobius 1 shot down.
Yeah, that's a critical failure. Let's try these
Warning,
guys.
incoming
Oh
from
shit.
Stonehenge.
We won't be sitting ducks. Hurry, scramble and intercept.
The DM's had enough of my bullshit.
10 seconds.
Rocks
to
fall,
impact.
everyone dies.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and impact.
I see him. 12 o'clock. We're taking a
Oh, if Mia is still here, she might get a kick out of the story. But speaking of fireballs, in Sen's 5e game, I've got two characters. My primary one being my pyromancer, my secondary one being a hex hunter, which is a ranger archetype that can bestow curses. So anyway, in one of the boss fights we had recently, I was able to call in temporarily my hex hunter. And she went before my pyromancer. So I had her bestow curse on the boss. And I cursed its dex, meaning that every single saving throw with that stat would be made at disadvantage. He's like, okay. And then I reminded him that my pyromancer was there with full spell slots. And he's just like, oh no. It's like, yeah. Needless to say, he was not happy that I bestowed a curse on his boss. Because after that curse, I think he failed every single dex save I made him throw.
Bandit confirmed in Vector 300. Enemy facility destroyed.
Well, there was one who's like, huh, I pass.
Bandit at 12 o'clock.
I got a 27. It's like, yeah. What's the second roll? What do you mean? I only heard one roll. You're at disadvantage, remember? Fuck. So he rolled. Got a nat 1.
Bandit confirmed in Vector 310.
So double damage on my 8th level fireball.
I can't shake him.
Bandit confirmed at Vector 180.
Control tower. Confirm number of enemy aircraft.
Fox 2. Nice kill. Approaching point of return.
Yeah, to
Maintain
be
current
fair, I
altitude.
did ask him
Mobius
if
1.
he wanted me to call in, because like I got a free summon sort of thing for an ally due to the conditions of the fight. And I was like, do you want me to just call in an NPC, or can I call in my second character? And he's like, I don't care, you can call in your second character. Okay.
Mobius 1, you are cleared for takeoff.
I honestly forgot, or I honestly think he forgot what my second character was. Anyway.
When they close in.
This is the only Eagle where the AMRAMs are in the proper spot.
They've got the advantage, so stay focused.
I know the Strike Eagles are on the wing down the pylons. I forgot about the Charlie Eagles. Maybe the Charlie Eagles are on the fuselage.
I'm in position. Engage.
Fox 1, Fox 1.
Rapier 5, bandit at 6 o'clock. Damn, that was close.
All right, let's go hunt some aircraft.
Bandit confirmed at Vector 310.
Fox 3.
Fox
Fox
1.
3. Red 9 standing by.
Locked on.
You think there's a red 5?
Nothing but air. Heads up.
And if there is that Luke Skywalker?
Bandits in gun range. Bandit confirmed at Vector 290. Mobius 1, Fox 1. Radar lock.
Yeah. If I'm not doing, like, named ace hunting, my favorite air-to-air aircraft in this game that, you know, isn't the Wyvern, because, yeah, would probably be this one. It's just as maneuverable as the Terminator. Slightly slower. It does have multi-lock missiles.
040.
Which means longer range air-to-air combat. And its ground weapon is, you know, fireball.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Fox 2, Fox 2.
So yeah, I'll be honest,
Incoming from
if it
Stonehenge.
wasn't for the fact that the Raptor is the cannon aircraft, I would probably use the SMTD much more than the Raptor.
10 seconds to impact. 8, 7,
But then again,
6,
I am an unapologetic Eagle driver, so
3, and impact.
there is that. The hell do they mean by the phone booth?
Mobius 1 shot one down. Thanks for the save. He's all mine.
Okay, so kind of like a canyon sort of thing. It's an odd choice of terminology, but I guess I can see it.
Don't let your flying get sloppy.
You're in gun range.
Mobius 1 shot one down.
So that's what it looks like.
Kick right.
All enemy facilities heavily damaged. Our troops should face minimal resistance. Mission complete. All
I mean, yeah, it's
aircraft on TV.
2007. I kind of forgot what a lot of the slang was back then.
Istis Fortress was
But I
destroyed.
don't ever
The
remember
troops broke through the Tango line and are now in control of Los Canas.
people
A new
referring to
field
phone
HQ was
booths as
established
type.
in order to spearhead a deeper invasion into the mainland, as well as to attack
I mean, that may have been my first entry into Ace Combat proper, but I have been playing games since the 90s. And I think in 2001, I was playing Halo. So I probably heard a lot worse things. Anyway, 2 aircraft left. I'm gonna flip the script just for time's sake. This next one, I originally scheduled it for Farbanti, but nah. Let's do this one. Stonehenge. Okay. Now, the next one is named incorrectly, but I'll give it a pass because this game kind of came out before the West really knew what the actual designation was going to be. But we have the S-37A, the Su-47 Birkin. Unique forward swept wings and canards provide unmatched turning ability. It also has some stealth ability. This is supposedly the premier, top-tier, non-superplane in the game. Its real strange stats. It is an experimental aircraft technology demonstrator. The technology in question is the wings, forward swept wings. It was manufactured and developed by Sukhoi. Its status was canceled. However, one prototype was built. Its first flight was September 25th, 1997. It was originally launched, or the project was launched in 1983 by the Soviets. But after the Soviet Union collapsed, development continued only through private funding by Sukhoi, because they didn't want their baby to die just yet. But I don't know what happened to it. But it turned out that the forward swept wing design, while it did give it extreme maneuverability, it came at the cost of G-stress. Also, it, according to primarily Russian sources, it was treated with RAM, radar absorbent material, which I guess would make it a low visibility aircraft. That being said, strange real stats. The Su-47 in this game has, okay, these stats are in letter rank, okay? S in speed in air-to-air, a C in ground, air-to-ground, an S in mobility, A in stability and defense. Where it actually outshines the Terminator is ammo count. That's it. Terminator is better in that regard. Our liveries We've got the standard black body that the prototype came with. We've got the bicolor desert camouflage. Excuse me. Drainage is such a lovely thing. And then our ace is the Ferris camouflage with free Arusia markings. We're gonna go ahead and use this. We are armed with 930mm rounds in the gun. Also, in Real Strange. Sorry, I couldn't mute in time. But just like the last two aircraft, the Terminator and the SMGD, this in real life was unarmed. But in game, we're armed with 930mm rounds. 78 are 60 aphids for the standard missile. 10 are 73 Archer QAAMs. And 18 FAB 500 kilo bombs. There, I got the meat that time. Well, so again, I like this mission. This is a great mission.
Stonehenge is responsible for the
But A7 did Stonehenge better
We're in need of
with
new
Stonehenge
heroes. Be
defense.
sure to make it back in one piece.
Incoming from Stonehenge. All aircraft descend.
And again, they took a great mission and made it better.
So that's Stonehenge.
This is true.
Here's our chance for a little payback.
But I also like to think that
Lots too.
by that point, Project Aces had taken everything that they've learned from both their successes and failures
At vector 360, 4 miles.
and applied it to A7.
Mesmerized by its size.
So the other Ace Combat games walked so A7 could soar. Sort of thing.
Jamming facility destroyed. Radar is clear. Sam destroyed.
Like, there's things about A7 that I wish they did better. Like, I wish the SP weapons on the whole felt a little more powerful.
Lots two.
I think there was way too many flankers on the roster. But overall, A7
Hard enemy radar spike.
is by far one of the best overall entries into the franchise.
Mobius 1, landed on your tail. Turn hard. Enemy aircraft on the nose.
Missile shot trashed. Locked on. You're in gun range. Missed.
You're not getting away.
targets remaining.
Nope.
The barrage fire is too intense. We can't get any closer. Can it really be destroyed?
Sam destroyed. Locked on.
It's no good. Can't believe something that big can move.
Box 2.
Well, I mean, it was designed to move.
Shot one down.
It was designed to shoot down asteroids.
Stay clear of friendly fire. Hard enemy
Since you
radar.
couldn't really turn the planet, you had to turn the gun.
Keep up that barrage. Use your ordnance wisely.
You're in gun range. Right behind him.
Alright. Time to go after the ace.
It's a miss.
Is the distance to the target correct? Holy! That thing is huge!
Bandit.
Yeah, as many of you in the channel know, I'm not a fan of the Burkett. Largely because of that tail boom. I'm okay with the forward swept wings. Like, I like the X-29. I love the Wyvern. So, forward swept isn't the issue. It's that damn tail boom. Triggers my OCD.
Heads up. Enemy radar spike.
Right behind you. Heads up.
Nothing but air. Heads up.
Fox 2!
Bandit confirmed at Victor 190.
Bandit secure.
You're in gun range.
Alright, that should be all the aircraft. So let's just, you know, blow the shit out of everything.
Go for it, Mobius 1. Take it out.
5 targets remaining.
Pretty. What do we blow up first?
Good going. Shoot down that ribbon.
4 remaining. Pickle, pickle. All right, Mobius 1.
There's a tough one out there. He's got a ribbon insignia on him. He's one. Aim for him.
Aw, they want to take me out first. Holy shit! That was bad luck! I knew you could get shot, but I've never been shot down by Stonehenge at point blank before.
Stonehenge is
Alright, I'm not going for the S. I'm just...
We're in need of new heroes. Be sure to make it.
I'm just gonna blow up the guns, kill yellow. Export player. Oh, I didn't just get shot down by Stonehenge. I ate that round. Like, I nommed on it.
Use your guns to destroy the jamming devices.
Guns, huh?
Jamming facility is destroyed. Radar is clear. Locked on. Fox 2, Fox 2.
Got one! 503, engage! Let's flank it.
Sam destroyed.
Now,
Hard enemy radar.
this may have been the first time I ate a Stonehenge round directly from the barrel.
Larger the target.
But I have gotten shot by Chandelier in A6.
Sam destroyed.
I was crossing over to get to the other side of the gun to shoot the cooling
Sam
units,
destroyed.
and I didn't pay attention to where the Staros was, and it fired right as I crossed. Boom!
Bombs away.
This is on the original 360, so that kinda...
Take it out!
5 targets remaining. Locked
I was
on.
afraid it might have
Fox 2.
broken the game because it thought about it for a while. It didn't crash the game, but it was taking its time figuring out what just happened.
Pickle, pickle. All right, Mobius 1. 4 remaining.
No wonder it can reach the
I think the reason why I didn't crash because I wasn't looking directly at
All right,
the
Mobius.
shot. I was looking away from it. Well, I was looking directly ahead and I got hit perpendicular.
2 targets remaining.
I got hit on my port wing. So I think because of that, it didn't have to think as much. So it's like, oh, okay, he did get shot.
This is the last one. Missed. You're in gun range.
But yeah, ever since then, if I have to cross in front of Chandelier, I do it below the barrel and behind the muzzle.
Radar lock. Nice kill.
Good job, Mobius 1. Target destroyed! I repeat, Mobius 1 has destroyed the target. Holy!
All right, get ready for those F's in the chat for yellow 4. I said get ready, not now. Also, we've got salute emotes. Is that a follower emote or is that a sub emote? I don't. I was referring to that.
Mobius 1, perform landing check.
Slips up.
You
Okay.
are cleared to land. Mobius 1, you are cleared for takeoff.
I only got 4 follower
Altitude
or 5
restrictions
follower
canceled.
emote slots.
Return to your mission, Mobius
and like
1.
20 to 25 emote pictures. Or PNGs. So I had to pick and choose.
Hard enemy radar spike. Mobius 1, shot one down.
Apparently Yellow 4 was the lead plane. And she ate that archer.
Check Yellow 4. Yellow 15 here. Did anyone see 4 get out?
Mobius 1, the other aircraft are withdrawing. That's a confirmed kill on a yellow. It's a complete victory for the good guys.
We reached a turning
But
point,
what is
and hope this
the good
victory will
Shut up,
bring about a
Mihai.
good end
Wrong
to the
game.
war.
Alright. Now we finally get to the aircraft that Sly has been waiting ever so patiently for the entire stream. The XO-2 Wyvern. A stealth aircraft built with the latest technology, boasts total air-to-air and air-to-ground combat capability. Sure, okay. So I guess you don't want me to show off the XO2. I can end the stream here, if you want. Sly all of a sudden does every single, or posts every single gun emote he can. But this is the super plane for Ace 4. It has no strange real strange stats because strange real. But the XO2 was developed as a prototype by the Erusian Air and Space Administration. Basically, strange real NASA. And according to the wiki here, the conception started in the 1980s when the Erusian Navy began to drop concepts of the development of the aircraft. Sometime afterward, the Air Force requested a new fighter aircraft, and so they modified the Navy's concept to serve the Air Force. Blueprints were completed in 1987 on January 22nd. Development was delayed for a while. And it ground to a halt thanks to the existence of Ulysses. But after Ulysses was, announced, the Rouge decided to return to the project in 1998 after Stonehenge's completion. At that point, the EASA began development of the aircraft. Development continued until 2003. Then it halted because of the war. But after Stonehenge fell in 2005, it was restarted. But for some reason, a losing nation doesn't exactly have a lot of funding and resources for experimental aircraft. So, it wouldn't enter production until September 2005. And they were able to build 6 UCAV versions, which were stolen by Frida Rouge. Later on, Grunder somehow got a hold of the blueprints. I think they were sold to him. And the XO2 was sent to Yuktobanya by Grunder because, they were playing both sides against each other because they were Strange Reel's Darth Sidious. But the Yuktobanyan prototype was shot down over Osean territory. Pilot ejected, aircraft's remains got handed over to Sand Island. But the XO2 would later be developed into a different variant known as the XO2S, which we see in A7. As for our stats here, we have an S rank in speed. It says an A rank in air-to-air, but I'd say this would be an S plus given how it's maxed out. More things to fix. Put it on the list. We have a B in air-to-ground, S in mobility. Makes sense because it's maxed out. A B in stability and a C in defense. I would say it's more of a high B or a low B, but whatever. We have 950 20mm rounds in the Vulcan gun. The Wyvern is unique in the fact that it is designed reminiscent of a flanker. And you can see that with the engine cowling, space between the engine, and the fuselage resembling that of a flanker, which would make sense. Aruja's premier fighter was the Terminator, so it makes sense that their superplane would be developed along a flanker line. Kind of similar to how the CFA-44 Nosferatu is essentially a Delta Wing Su-33 on steroids. What's Estavakia's premier aircraft? The Su-33. So, but what makes the XO2 unique is that none of its weapons are Russian designed. They're either American or fictional. Anyway, our liveries, we've got the standard ISAF digital gray camo with blue highlights. For the Aruja one, which we're trying to unlock in my other save file, on the Monday streams. We've got the black one, which you have to earn, or it's unlocked after earning S ranks on all missions in hard mode. And then we've got the EASA, beige white, and this is the reward for S ranking all of expert. I think we're going to go with this one. Now, our missiles, we got 82 AIM-9M Sidewinders. At least I'm pretty sure that they're Sidewinders. Could be aphids, but yeah, I've got their Sidewinders. I had to fly this in a mission, look directly underneath, and double fire my Sidewinders, or fire one Sidewinders, and I could see that it was a Sidewinder in the other. Then for our special weapons, we've got 26. For lack of a better name, I'm going to go and give it the A7 name of Darkfire. These are XLAAs. We've got a fictional bomblet dispenser. We got 24 salvos of that. And for QAMs, we've got 16 AIM-9X Sidewinders. We're going to start with the Darkfires and then switch over to the QAMs later. All right.
Attention all aircraft. This is Komoda Base. This rocket launch is
Box 3.
Maintain air superiority until launch is complete.
Now, if I had to pick an aircraft in this game
Hard enemy radar spike.
for air-to-air, it would be this one every single time. The only thing I don't like about this aircraft is its air-to-ground weapons. But that's just because I don't know how to use the bomblet dispensers effectively. I still don't know the correct speed and altitude in which to release.
They're already over the launch site. Mobius 1, Box 2.
Attention all personnel.
Son of a bitch!
Complete final launch checks immediately.
Mobius 1, deflect! Missile shot trashed.
Multiple groups in all quadrants.
Locked on.
Do I need to kill this yellow? No. I want to. I want to flex on him so hard. Gotcha! Suck it, 13.
Locked on. Hard enemy radar spike.
Trying to find the K-10 and the AWACS. There's the K-10.
Box 2. Bandit shot down.
And it's mine.
Son of a bitch.
I've got a lock on.
XLA is usually better than AMRAAMs, but its homing ability still is not that great.
You're in gun range. He's all mine. Splash one, splash one.
Yeah, I've often said that the Wyvern is kind of interesting in the supers in that weapon-wise it doesn't feel super at all. What makes it super is its stats. It's got some of the best base stats of any aircraft in the franchise. But its armaments is nothing really spectacular. In the terms of, can you find the same weapon on a different aircraft? Yes. But, again, it's super in the terms of its base stat total is kind of like a legendary Pokemon. It's just better.
Radar lock. Missed. Heads up. We're merging with the others. I can't lose him. Tally ho on the yellow squadron formation. We can't get our heels in this furball. Fox 3. Check 6. Mobius 1, he's on your tail. 5 for 4, Fox 2. All right, I've got him cornered. Die, you SOB! Hi, hi! 6 minutes to range.
Seriously, you've played Ace 4 more than most people. Would you say that I fly like an Ace 4 pilot or fly more like an Ace 6 pilot?
Sky Eye here. B-2 bombers approaching.
You say that? Oh, I don't know.
Intercept
No
them
reason.
before they reach the launch site.
Because
Negative contact, nothing on my radar.
well, no, like,
Look harder. The B-2s are difficult to
Ace
detect
6
on
has a
radar.
different
Step.
flying style than Ace 4. I mean, I know I'm a competent pilot, but just wondering if like, it's. I still feel like I fly like an American, but I don't know.
Fox 3, Fox 3. Locked on. Target is neutralized.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely an Ace Combat player. That is for certain.
Mobius 1, Fox 2. Target destruction confirmed.
I don't think I'll ever be able to go to like a game like War Thunder or
B2 shut down.
DCS just because I would get bored.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Target destruction confirmed. Fox 2. Locked on. Fox 3, Fox 3. Target destruction.
I would be the same way. It's like, okay, so I gotta
Now sanitize the area of all enemy.
do all this procedures just to take off. Okay, I'm in the air after 5 minutes.
Fox 3.
What do you mean I only have realistic weapons loadout? Alright, I fire my Sidewinder. It missed.
Fox 3, Fox 3.
Fire my other Sidewinder. It missed. Okay. I've got 2 AMRAMs, because I've also got to have room for my bombs. Oh, well, those missed. Well, I guess I'm not fighting aircraft. 5 minutes, that's fast.
Locked on.
Oh, God. It takes longer than 5 minutes. I really don't want to... I thought that was be long, because, like, that... You can't even make a takeoff in Ace Combat last 5 minutes. The game won't let you. So I have 5 minutes.
Locked on. Mobius 1, Fox 2.
Alright, we're going to reload because we're almost out of missiles.
4 o'clock.
Also, I've seen footage of DCS, both streamers and namely Trip
2 minutes to launch.
and Raptor Dad. They're big into DCS. And I'm like, I'm sorry guys if you ever see this. I'm glad you like DCS, but
This one, perform landing
I
check.
kind of
You are clear to
left
land.
you on lurk while I played something else, because it's just
Mobius
not
1,
very
you are cleared for takeoff.
interesting or attention grabbing.
Altitude restrictions canceled. Return to your mission, Mobius 1.
I mean it's a realistic simulator, so I get the why they do it the way they do it. But you spend more time on the ground and in transit to your target than actual fight time.
Missed.
I'm in position. Engaged.
Whereas in Ace Combat, it's like, yeah,
Fox 2.
I'm spending, 10 minutes in combat, which is more than,
Final launch checks
like,
complete.
that's
Launch
long
in
for a
60 seconds.
dogfight in real life. I'm racking up, like, per mission, I make minimum quintuple ace.
Right beside you.
This is the biggest furball I've seen so far.
And that's lowballing it.
Seconds to launch. Seconds to launch. All ISAF aircraft and vehicles flow to safe areas.
Also,
9, 8,
my aircraft doesn't feel G's.
3, 2, 1. Ignition.
Oh, I wasted on it because I didn't know if the QAM would kill it in time before the mission ended, and I wanted that S rank. And I saw my opportunity to get a kill with Sidewinder, so I took it. I didn't doubt that the AIM 9X could get the kill. I doubted how fast it could get it.
Rocket has reached 40,000 feet. It is now immune to enemy action. Thanks to you, the launch was a success.
So I decided to waste the QAM and secure the S rank.
The rocket launch proceeded smoothly, and all systems are go.
But anyway, that has been the Ace 4 showcase. We've seen all the planes. Overall, the flight model's good. I prefer it to say 5, but I still hold 6's flight model higher. But in my defense, I have literal years worth of gameplay in that in that game. No, Ace 4's aircraft were a very good foundation for the series to build upon. Because, if I recall, Ace 4 is essentially a soft reboot of the series. Lost my train of thought. It's been a long day. Anyway, next week on the showcase, we're going to stick with the PS2 emulation, but we're going back in time to the Balkan War, which has 36 aircraft. So we're probably going to have 6 episodes of 0. 6 aircraft per stream. But as a preview, the aircraft that we're going to be looking at first are going to be the 3 starters, the F-5E, the J-35J, the F-1, the MiG-21, and the F-4 Phantom. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. But the showcase games we have left, the order is going to be Ace 0. Then we're going over to the PSP for Ace X. Then Joint Assault. Then we're going to wrap up the Ace Combat games with Assault Horizon. And then we'll finish the showcase with Project Wingman. Project Wingman will probably be on the PlayStation, just because I'm fighting getting my PC versions to load or work. I think I might have did something with the versions, like the launch version and then the anniversary version. I don't know. I don't really understand what I did wrong. So we'll probably do it on the PS5 unless I can figure out what the hell. But yeah, that's the general roadmap. Series is probably going to be a year-long series once it's finally said and done, with like 50 or so episodes in the playlist. But hey, I like planes, and I'm glad you guys indulge me in my aircraftism. All right. I will see you guys later. Have a great night. And I will see you guys tomorrow in Dragon Age Origins.